Hi everybody. Good morning. Guten Morgen. Bonjour. Good. Yeah. Well, we'll keep going. Different languages. A little bit of sun here in Minnesota, right? Glad you're here. So let's start sitting. We're going to explore today some actions of the abdomen, little replenishing meditation. So let's make those adjustments to focus a bit on where our weight is being supported. So if you're sitting, you could notice your sitting bones or sits bones. If you prefer ishiotuberosities, you anatomists out there, and letting that focus and connection help us release what's needs to let go. I feel like Joe Biden in his speech, excuse me. Sorry. Okay. So we feel our bones, and so the muscles, when the skeleton supports, and we're conscious of that, the muscles can relax, and then they're free to move and release as needed. And then let's focus on the breath and see if either keeping your eyes open or closed may help you in noticing your breath, just kind of meeting it, not giving it any directions right away. And we can open to the simplicity and the immensity of this moment. Let's take our hands to our heart area, and we'll start with the arms a couple times to the sides. As you inhale, let the arms be drawn open. And exhale, returning. And like that again, kind of sidewards. Feeling the world on either side of you. And then let the angle go up a little higher if that's okay for your shoulders next time. Inhale, expanding, maybe kind of diagonal-ish. Exhale. Yeah, you know it. So just like that, once or twice more. Okay, now when you come back this next time, let your hand slide down and rest just below the navel. And a couple of times as we exhale, we feel this area gradually drawing in. Inhale, chest expands first and then down into the lower chambers of breathing. Good. Exhale, drawing in. Good. Maybe one more time like that. And we have this beautiful word, arka namah. There's lots of facets to these Sanskrit words, but maybe we could focus on just this simple reality of receiving energy from life, from the sun, from the source. So please listen and repeat as you'd like. Arkaya namaha. Arkaya namaha. Arkaya namaha. Arkaya namaha. Now we'll add Om just before that. Om Arkaya Namaha. Om Arkaya Namaha. A little stronger. Om Arkaya Namaha. Good. Now, before we leave this, would you place the thumb of one hand on your navel, so one hand's on that special area below the belly, and we do this last word, namaha, and when you do the ha sound, you kind of quickly draw in your belly. Namaha. Try it a couple times on your own. Namaha. A quick little pulse from the low belly again. Namaha. One more time. Namaha. Wonderful. Good. Okay. So let's transition to, hey everybody, I'm back. Come to standing, please. Could you feel that Maha Prana, the great prana from the low belly? We'll explore that a little more along the way and later. So we'll stand, and these subtle adjustments can just be variations, or sometimes they can make a big difference. So how close are your feet together? A little wider might give us a little more stability, a little closer might give us a little more attention to balance. So you can play with that. And let's just join the palms for a moment. I just find that feeling hands touching each other, different parts of the body, for me, I know really helps to kind of bring me into my present experience. Okay, and then you could let the arms come down. Let's do some beautiful forward bending. So let's have the arms sweep from the sides today. Inhaling, side and upwards, chest is open. Now exhale, bend forward and sweep the back of your hands behind your back. Could be to your low back or your sacrum. Let the head release. And then as you inhale, extend your arms wide again. As you extend the spine, come back up. And this first time, let's exhale the arms, just the arms down. Nice. Like that again. So inhaling, Ujjayi. Keep the back of the neck long. Exhale, bending forward. At the bottom, look back between your legs. Inhale, lengthen through the arms wide, crown of the head. And one more time, exhale, just the arms down. Focus on the low belly flowing in towards your spine. You get the idea? So go like that a couple more times. Yogi's choice to see, maybe you want to spend a breath in the forward bend or keep moving into and out of. If you tend towards kind of excitability or anxiousness, maybe you spend a breath. If you tend towards, lethargy or depression, maybe you keep moving in and out. Yeah. Not to define you, but, whatever state we're tending towards these days. Beautiful. So there's plenty of time after this round completes. You can remain standing. Okay, friends, so now let's, if you're using a mat, I'd suggest you be towards the back. And we're going to explore what's called side forward bend, literally. So we're going to do the preparation of the stance like we do for warrior. You turn out your right foot a bit, left foot forward. If balance can be a challenge, then bring your front foot a bit out towards the little toe side. So your pelvis is facing forward. Pelvis is, both headlights are shining forward, as one teacher said once. Good. Okay, friends, so we'll use the same arms here, unless you know otherwise. Inhale, arms go wide and up, suspended from the stars. Exhale, I bend forward and over that front leg. So there's a slight bowing over that front leg, slight side bend. And inhale again, reach your arms wide, spine lengthens, come back up. Exhale, just the arms down. Okay, now if this bothers your back or your hips, you can do what we just did before. Let's go again now, inhaling, arms wide and suspended by the stars. Exhale, belly draws in, sweep the hands behind your back, bow your forehead towards that front leg. You can bend that leg, you don't have to keep it straight, see what's good for you. Inhale, lengthen arms, lengthen spine. Exhale, just the arms down. And we'll go again, and we'll stay 2 breaths, maybe 3, okay? So again, inhale. Feel welcome to bend the knees some or a lot, or keep it long, do what's comfortable. Now when you stay, you can keep your hands there. You could release your arms down your leg or towards gravity. And then you can let it inhale bring you up when you're ready. Yes. And then when you finish, arms down, step back, bring the toes forward for a moment, pause. You doing okay? Bit of a balance thing, right? Okay, good, Elizabeth. Awesome. Thanks for the thumbs up. So let's try the other side, please. Turn out your left. Not too much, because if we turn the foot out a lot, the pelvis has to open. So it's just a sort of wedge back there, and bring your other foot forward. And wait for the breath, right? The mind works so quick, but wait for the organic rhythm of breathing. Yeah, let the inhale create width and height, and bend forward when you're ready on the exhale. The elbows could maybe just relax into gravity when you bend forward. And then widen, inhale, extend. The arms and the spine are simultaneously lengthening, yeah. So, yeah, and you'll go again from your breath. Maybe if there's a little bit of balance, move your foot out to the side a little bit. You're doing great, beautiful. Trust yourself. And this next time, please stay again 2 or 3 breaths. The point isn't to accomplish the number, but it's to see what happens if we stay a little longer. And if you're getting a signal of discomfort from body or breath, then please come out. I support you in that. So staying for 2 or 3 breaths. Yeah, letting the forehead bow towards the shin without pushing or forcing anything. Good. Super. Okay, each person will find their own completion of that. When your arms have exhaled down, you can step back. Nice. Feel the feet on the ground. Let's join the palms together again and letting the thumbs rest on the bone of the sternum. Resting the skeleton, the bones of your hands into each other. Ah, so lovely. All right. So that's all I had planned. Any suggestions? No, I'm just kidding. Okay, friends, release the gesture down. Let's, how do we build energy without forcing? This is one of our questions we can explore through practice. So we're going to do forward bend and we'll do some chair also. So let's try this, folks. Let's start with the same arms. So we keep that theme. Inhale, arms widen and reach up. And again, exhale, you'll bend forward. Please sweep your hands behind your back. Good. Now, inhale, come into chair pose. Bend the knees, lower the hips, spine is at an angle. First time we don't stay. Exhale, we bend forward again, hands behind the back. And then we come up. On the inhale, reach wide and overhead. And exhale, the arms come down. Okay, so we're going to do that again. And if it's right for you, we'll stay a breath in chair, okay? So next, inhale, reaching wide, releasing into the earth. Exhale, bending forward, sweep your hands behind your back. Good, now inhale, come into chair pose. Check that your neck is long. Don't lift your chin. Lengthen the back of your neck. That's it. Now stay there for exhale, drawing your beautiful belly towards your back. Stay, inhale, chest expands. Then exhale, bend forward, hands behind the back. And inhale, come all the way up. To standing. Exhale, arms come down. Let's resting breath or two here. Yeah. So next, inhale, arms widen and reach up. Exhale, feel your belly, bend forward. Back of the neck is long. Inhaling into chair, go a little deeper maybe. Stay there, exhale, bend the knees slightly, just a little bit more. Stay there, inhale, lift your chest, lengthen the legs a tiny bit. That's it. Stay there, exhale, bend your knees a little bit. Stay there, inhaling, extend your legs just a tiny bit. Now next, exhale, bend forward. And you can just release the arms if you want, or leave them behind the back. And we stay now, a breath or two here. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And when ready, you can let an inhale bring you up to standing. And exhale, settle the arms into gravity. And let's do what I sometimes call like a standing shavasana, where we're just standing. We're not doing anything. We're letting things be. And notice, what's the effect of that vinyasa? Alternately lengthening and strengthening the back of the body. Okay. That's good. So let's now come to all fours. We're going to explore some variations of Surya Namaskara, saluting, or I salute the sun, right? So why don't we start, so just to, perhaps you've noticed, but just to let you know, what I'm aiming to do here is offer what I think most people can do safely, right? And then I add something that might, hopefully is okay, but might be, so we're adding one posture at a time, and if any of them create discomfort, then leave it out and do what the previous iteration was. Okay, please, hands and knees, please. And we're going to, from a long spine and all fours, maybe you could imagine a ball of light in your, like a microcosm of the sun inside your ribs. And as you inhale, it shines forward. You lift the chest. You feel the back muscles activate a bit. And exhale, flow the belly in and bow the head, and the hips go back towards your heels. You know this well. And let's go like this a couple more times. And because we know this pretty well and it's not too challenging for most of us, see if you can work with a little bit of envelope breathing where the breath begins and then the body starts to move. The breath movement slightly precedes the body movement. And you can focus at the beginning of inhale and the beginning of exhale. Like that, explore that in your own practice timing for a couple more cycles of breath. Beautiful. Okay, now after this one, why don't you rest? Either it could be in child's posture, or could be on all fours, or just sitting on your heels. Just take a moment, because we've been going at it for a while here, just to not feel like we have to rush, that we've got all the time that's needed. Okay, so now let's add standing on the knees. Okay, so let's say we start and end in child's pose, right? So start in the child's pose. And as you inhale, you're going to lift your arms like you're opening up an umbrella, stand on your knees, if that's okay with your back, and then reverse that. Exhale, draw in the belly, and come back to child's posture. And then now come up to hands and knees as you inhale. Right. Inhale, all fours, back bend. Exhale into child's pose. So now could you alternate? One time, inhale into standing on your knees. Inhale, lift the arms, standing on your knees. A little pause maybe. Exhale, bending forward. And then inhale carries you to all fours. Okay, so feel free to rest at any point, but could you go through again and focus on the envelope breathing where the breath movement slightly begins or precedes the body movement? Do one more round wherever you are, one more inhale and exhale. Perfect. And then rest a moment. Okay, now you could, maybe you are facing a window or the sun, the southeast, whatever the case is, your imagination is very strong also. So you could imagine now that you're oriented towards the light of the sun, this source of energy. And we'll add one more posture. We'll add potentially a downward dog. But let's start now again in child's posture. And the first inhale movement will be standing on your knees, okay? So inhale, stand on your knees. Good, Wilbur. Exhale, bend forward. That's a good variation too, Val. Good. Inhale will carry you to all fours. Lift the sternum a bit, toes open and tuck under. If appropriate, exhale, down dog. Belly flows in. And we've been going a while here, so let's stay a breath if it feels okay. Yeah, a little inversion. And when ready, the inhale carries the knees down, open the sternum. Exhale, child's posture. And let's say that will be the ending of that. Okay, so I'm going to talk you through again, or you better yet follow your breath if it's a little quicker or slower. Okay, so inhale, standing on the knees. Let the breath start first, exhale, then the movement comes out of that. Yes, child's posture. Inhale starts, body follows into all fours. Look forward along the floor a little bit. Exhale and the belly goes, then downward dog happens. Stay a breath here. Long ujjayi breathing. Okay, inhale, knees bend and land. Sternum is lifting. Exhale, then you go back to child's posture. And pause an extra moment there or in a comfortable resting position for you. Okay, we're going to take a little detour down the cobra path. Okay, so you can make your own transition to lie in the front of your body. If you need a little extra cushion, you could have a folded blanket under both your sternum and pelvis. Nice. Hand, forehead. Warmth and energy of the sun on your back. And again, opening to the simplicity and the vastness of this moment. This is very much your moment, right? You are experiencing life through you, uniquely. And we're all experiencing it together. Just like maybe never occurred to me till now, but snakes are more active in the sun, so you start to feel the warmth on your serpent spine, right? And you can place your palms on the floor next to your ribs or under your shoulders. Draw your shoulder blades towards your spine, and as you feel the inhale enter into this ball of light in your chest, it lifts in the neck and the head. Exhale, technique in the belly as you lower down. And keep it simple, just in and out like that now, a couple more times. Now you could do a couple more and propose a pause, let's say 2 seconds. After the inhale, I should say, yes. Okay, and then this next time when you return your forehead to the ground, rest. Again, either you could do hand, forehead, or if you want to take a moment to turn your head to one side, that's fine. Also, hands could be either by your pelvis or overhead. Just play with what's comfortable. Settle for a moment. Your system absorbing and integrating, assimilating. Okay, friends, so let's do, now this is strong, right? Because if you're not doing this regularly, the back might be a little sore later, so don't worry about it, but you could take a bath if that's the case. But let's do this. Could you place your palms on the floor again, turn your head to one side, okay? And then as you inhale, lift the chest, neck, and head. At the apex of inhale, the head is center, right? Right. And then exhale, turn to the other side as you lower down, side of the head. And we'll go like that a couple times. Inhaling, head is gradually turning to center as the chest lifts. Exhale, coming down, turning to the side. And go like that one more time on each side. Okay, and when that's finished, turn your head to center, and let's rest for one more moment with your head and arms in what seems to be the most comfortable arrangement for you. And really give over your weight to the ground. Give your muscles a chance to rest like a resting animal in the sun. And then take your time. You can bring your head to center, replace the palms on the floor, and we'll come to all fours. And we'll do a Chakravakasana. Again, we've been arching, so you don't have to really do a big one. Just inhale, maybe a slight lift. Exhale, bowing your head and moving your hips gradually towards child's posture. And do this alternation, please, 2 or 3 times. So we keep the benefit of Bhujangasana, Cobra, but leave behind any negative residue. Okay? You'll know, sometimes some people may need like 3 or 4 of these and you're okay, and some of us need more counterpose, so that's the way it is. So you can do a couple more if you'd like, and when you're ready then let's explore a couple things on our back. So take your time, transition to lie on your back. Yes, and people are so smart, right? You can add a layer or socks or whatever the case may be. So we're going to do this so this is very much for the low abdomen, right? This is for what in the West we call our central core, iliopsoas, the 3 layers of abdominals, etc. In yoga they would talk probably more about the apana region and samana, the places that deal with elimination and digestion and support the low back and body. So let's do this. The first version will be knees bent, soles of the feet on the floor. Arms are on the floor next to your body, palms down. So let's gonna link to and sync with breathing now. Begin a long When I say long, I mean comfortable always, right? But ujjayi breathing helps us keep the breath long and smooth. So feel the breath come and go, and now we'll do this here also for the brain. We're going to inhale and raise the right arm through the air overhead onto the floor. Now when you exhale and lower it, bring your left foot towards the sky. Good. Now inhale, raise your left arm and lower your left foot. That's it. As you exhale and lower your left arm, raise your right foot towards the sky, so opposite. Good. Inhale, raise the right arm, lower the right foot. Exhale, lower the right arm, raise the left foot. Good. And continue like that. So you raise the arm on the same side as the leg that's up. And then the opposite leg lifts as the arm lowers. Perfect. 2 more times like this. Wow, beautiful phrasing, everyone. So after this or the next one, you can let that be. Very nice, good. So this helps us with power and coordination. Okay, now let's try this. Would you bend your knees, if they're not already, and let's bring the knees towards the chest, okay? Arms out to the side in a T position. Let's have the palms down today, assuming that's okay in your shoulders. We're going to go halfway, and then we'll build on that. So, inhaling down the spine. Exhale, bring your knees about halfway to the left. Okay? Keep your arms on the floor. Yeah, halfway. Inhale, return to center. That's it. Exhale, go about halfway in your range to the other side. Could be less. Inhale, chest, returning to center. Okay, now, exhale, first side again, legs to the left. Stay there, inhaling gradually. Exhale, go farther without straining. Release into the ground or a little farther per your comfort. Inhaling, come back to center. Exhale, go to the other side, drawing in the abdomen. Go halfway, not all the way. Stay for inhale. Exhale, then go farther, assuming it's comfortable. Releasing. Inhale, come back to center, knees towards chest. Good. Do you get the idea? Can you do that again on each side? Building strength and stretch in the same asana. Excellent. Okay, after, no rush. If you have to do one more side, take the time when you come back to center. Yes. bring hands to knees. Let's do a couple simple apanasana. Exhale, bend the elbows, knees, thighs sink towards the chest. Inhale, the hands stay on the knees, they float away. Like that. After a couple of those, on the inhale now, you could raise your arms overhead and the feet towards the sky. Exhale, come back to knees to chest, hands over the knees. And you could play with this envelope breathing again here as you exchange between lengthening the limbs and bending. Let the inhale start, and then 1 or 2 seconds later, then the limbs go into action. Then exhale begins, and 1 or 2 seconds later, then the limbs bend. Explore that for yourself. Okay, now after this exhale, would you do one more and stay one breath with the arms and legs extended, staying a breath. Beautiful. Okay, friends, and then when that finishes, set your feet down, resting in either with your legs bent or your legs extended, arms on the floor at a low angle. And actually, let's just do a moment of palming the eyes. You could rub your hands together if you want. And then, eyes closed, cover the eyes, relax the fingers. It helps me to say, okay, you can just let the fingers really rest in the shoulders and even the elbows. And then you can bring your hands to your chest region or heart, or whatever part of the chest or ribs you're interested in giving a little bit of a touch and attention to. And then to your beautiful abdomen, could be upper or lower, could be symmetrical or off to one side. Just spend a little time, give a little touch, attention to this region of yourself. Then you could just rest your arms on the floor. And we just give a moment to focus on the arms. Maybe a moment of gratitude for the gift of arms, gestures, being able to make things. And then the legs, gratitude for the ability to move, to be supported, to change directions when we need to. And then finally, just a moment of awareness of our brain inside of our skull, and the tail of the brain, the spinal cord that flows down your spine into the horse's tail. Gratitude for the intelligence of our brain and our nervous system. And we honor that and all the gifts we have by resting for a moment in the simplicity of this moment. inner smile towards your heart. And then let's do a gradual transition now. I'm going to roll to the side and come to sitting as you're ready. Sitting as comfortably as possible. I'd like us to start with maybe 3 rounds of Ujjayi breathing. So let's do our nyasa where we place one hand on the chest. So it could be mid, or some people, again, there's a lot of ways. It could be more sort of upper chest, so your one or more fingers might touch your collarbones. It could be a little more central. And then the other hand is thumb on the navel. It's here in this apana region, okay? So relax the fingers, elbows and shoulders. Float the back of your head up. Inhaling, the ball of light in the chest expands in all directions. Exhaling, like the tides receding, the belly flows towards your back, almost like a squid, towards your spine. Inhale, chest expands first. Let it flow down your torso. Exhale, squid belly, supple flowing inwards. Just like that, one more time. Okay, then you can rest your arms. And I thought we might explore a kriya called kapalabhati. So do you remember in the beginning we did namah? Let's go a little lower. Namah. Just do that out loud once. Namah. Put your thumb on your navel and your low hand there. Namah. Namah. Can you feel that kind of that quick? So that's basically what we're going to do now. You can leave your hand there or rest. So Kapalabhati, let me do a few. I don't know how you'll be able to hear this or not. It's like you do that movement in the low belly, it goes quickly in and releases. In, release, in, release. So it's like... Let's try this, let's say about 12 times, okay? No ujjayi sound in the throat. Here we go. Okay? Then let it go and do 3 smooth ujjayi breaths. Okay, and then let's do 12 more. We'll do 12 expulsions of Kapalabhati. Quick exhale, release, inhale. Then 3 ujjayi breaths. Okay, and we'll do one more round. I'm wearing black today. I don't know if it helps to show you, but look at my belly. So it's draw in, release, draw in, release. Okay? Play with it again. 12 more, and then 3 long Ujjayi breaths. Okay? Then we'll do, depending on your breath, 4, 5, 6 breaths, Ujjayi, where you pause approximately an equal amount of time after the inhale and exhale. Right? So, Ujjayi breathing during the inhale. Linger, pause a moment. Then when exhale comes and the belly is gradually drawing in gently, at the end, pause. A few times like that. After this one more breath with pauses. And then let your mind call to mind the energy and light of the sun, maybe even the power and source behind the sun, connecting to this golden energy of the sun. And we can bring our hands to our chest now if you like. We'll actually do a gesture to help us link to this. As you inhale, reach your arms forward, connecting to the light of the sun. You can open your eyes if you wish. Exhale, like you're drawing some of that quality right into your body, into your microcosmic sun in your chest. We'll do that again, inhaling, opening to, receiving energy of the sun. Exhale, join with that, bring it in. Acknowledge that it's already there. And go once more in your own breath timing. And then when you return your hands to your heart, you could close your eyes. And we'll stay there now, inhaling this energy and light of the sun expands in your chest. And exhale, it begins to spread or circulate through your body. Hands can remain there or rest down. Inhaling, sun energy amplifies in the chest. Exhale, it starts to spread through the far regions of your body into every cell and molecule. And like that a couple more times. And then continue and add the pauses. So inhale, energy amplifies. When you pause, you really be with that. Exhale, it spreads through your system. In the pause, you feel it become part of you. Inhale, expanding. Pause and be with it. Exhale, spreading. Pausing, it becomes part of you. One more time like that. And then letting yourself sit and be in that, be with that for a moment. Perhaps we can realize that we don't have to do it all. We can connect to a source that has power, whether it be community or nature, the sun, higher power as we may conceive it. Now we'll come back to quietly, you could either listen or chant the particular facet of the sun represented through mantra, through sound. Maybe starting quietly. Om Arkaya namah. Om Arkaya namah. Om Arkaya namah. Om Arkaya namah. Two more times, your eyes might open. Om Arkaya namah. Om Arkaya namah. Namaste. Thank you, friends. Thank you for being here. I'll be sending out announcements. We have a big weekend. You could make it a yoga retreat if you want. Do all or part. So Friday we have Yoga Nidra, 7 o'clock. Hour and a half. Saturday, 11 a.m. class, Vini Yoga. Sunday, solstice celebration. Do a little chanting, simple chanting like we just did, and English, simple Sanskrit, focus on light and hope. And then we'll do a little yoga nidra practice. Okay, so if anything appeals to you, take care, everybody. Thank you. Let me know if you want to how Kapalabhati was. We took a risk today.
I like that.
Yeah, you've really got the sun drenching you.
Yeah. So I'm so lucky. I love that. And yeah, that breathing was really energizing, really empowering. I don't
Yeah,
know.
yeah. I can feel the blood flowing in my after I do even like 12 reps. Did you feel some of that or
I
some?
felt I
Yeah,
felt energy. I didn't really notice if it was my blood rushing there or what, but yeah, that was good.
yeah, yeah. Maybe the yogis say that blood and prana are very related. So who knows? But good.
Thank you.
Thanks a
Bye,
lot.
Patrick. Bye.
Bye for now. Okay, Wilbur.